I think that this particular arrangement has been waiting to happen.
A couple of years ago, we had the opportunity to do a concert in New York City, and then we had the great pleasure of meeting Jeff, and we just hit it off and just thinking, what can we do together having these two groups?
And he threw out the idea of possibly doing the music from the Gil Evans, Miles Davis collaborations.
That are just so famous in the jazz world and the musical world. And we thought this would just be a perfect setting for the two groups. The original instrumentation calls for the woodwinds and the brass.
So, we're staying pretty true to the recording, but you're going to hear a lot of colors that you usually wouldn't hear, just because of the extent of what each group is capable of. And that's one of the fun things about doing this project also. It's pretty intense and it's exciting at the same time because we've got so many great musicians.
Doing this particular score is really, really interesting for me in particular because I'd like to study the scores of Gil Evans and the way he introduces classical instruments into a traditionally jazz setting. Imani has been doing what has been dubbed classical crossover for a number of years now, but it turns out that Gil Evans and many people of the so-called third stream era that had been doing that for many years. And it's difficult because you want to stay true to the score, but you also want to bring some of your own ideas in. And one of our ideas is to not have it be a feature for one particular instrument throughout the whole piece. We take all of the solos, the big Miles solos, and we just change them around for the particular instrument that we're writing for.
We're scaling everything down from about 19 or 20 pieces down to the 10 of us.
Making it so that everyone gets a chance to solo.
And then it's fun to have, little trios here and there of like the woodwind quintet, a trio of the brass quintet, maybe some people together playing. And that makes it pretty exciting for the audience also because if they've heard the recordings, they know what to expect and they're going to get that plus more.
Both Porgy and Bess and Sketches of Spain are tried and true favorites, and I think the audience is going to receive it as if they were seeing an old friend for the first time in a long time. It's going to make them smile.
And hearing the two groups together is really going to be an exciting event for people.
We're just hoping to do justice to an already well-known and time-proven score.